Here we go. 2020 Mosaic Hobby Football. 3-box number 20. 1, 2, 3. Plus I'm throwing in a blaster. All cards shipped. Yeah, that was crazy. James Conner, green. Mahomes base, Jerry Jeudy. Brett Favre, touchdown masters, Mosaic for the Packers. Jordan Love. Jalen Hurts, green debut for the Eagles. William, nice. Mahomes MVPs, Jerry Rice. Nothing too crazy on that blaster, but nice little add-in. Why not? McFarland, red for the Steelers. Tua, Swift, Jordan Love, Brandon Ayuk, San Francisco. Silver, Bobby Wagner. Fuller, Mahomes insert. Ruggs debut. Claypool, Lamar Jackson. Jake Luton, autograph for the Jaguars. MMA fighters don't make that much money, do they? Like, I don't think they really make that much money. Like middle of the road guy. Like, what are your thoughts, guys that probably know the answer to this? Jefferson debut Mosaic. Like, middle of the road guys. I'm not talking about the champions. I'm talking middle of the road guys. Like, how much are they getting for a fight? It's they're probably only getting like what, like I don't know, 10 G's or something. It can't be that much. 20K a fight, 20K win bonus. Yeah, that's 40K to win a fight is, don't get me wrong, that's $40,000, but at the same time, especially comparative to like other sports, that is nothing. Granted, they have multiple fights and they do other things too, but still, that's pitiful. Rieger red. KO of the night gets 50. Ooh, nice. Yeah. Wow, that's crazy though, because I was listening to there for a while, there for a couple weeks, nothing too crazy, but I was watching all the fights that were happening, but then I got into it for a little bit. Got out. I like UFC, but as for like following fighters, like I don't know who the champ is for this weight or that weight. But there for a couple weeks, I was following it pretty good. But who's the chick? She's pretty hot. She got blonde hair. She's like older now, not like really old, but she's been doing it for a while. What's her name? Not freaking. Don't want to say Ronda Rousey either. Not Ronda Rousey, dude. Somebody will say it. Van Zant. Yeah, she said because she has a podcast. She said that she makes way more money doing like other things, like like now that she's like got a little bit of fame, right, like endorsements and like podcasts and photo shoots and shit like that. She says like she don't even really want to fight anymore. I don't even know if she's retired or if she's done fighting or whatever, but yeah, she was like, I don't, but she said it's like you don't get shit. Jalen Hurts debut Mosaic. Oh yeah, she went bare knuckle. Yeah, that was what's up. Bare knuckle. Yeah, Paige Van Zandt. Paige Van Zandt probably the hottest one. Lamar Swagger. Yeah. Here's the thing, and that's with like everything. Like if you look at all these podcasts on YouTube, dude, the majority of freaking podcasts on YouTube is like comedy podcasts, like comedians podcasts, and and they all say that like Joshua Kelly rookie autograph for the Chargers. Like once you get your name out there, like once you get a little bit of fame behind you, like they're making way more money doing podcasts. Strictly, literally making way more money doing podcasts than they ever would like touring and doing shows and stuff. But obviously that is a piece to it because you can't just start a podcast but the fame factor, once you get enough fame behind you, then branching off and doing your own shit obviously is the way to go. Well, they can't do comedy now, but before the COVID shit, man. Even before then, they all had fucking podcasts. But I'm just saying, even before all that stuff, like they're making way more money doing that stuff. We got a white parallel coming and a stained glass. Jared Cook, white for the Saints, number to 25. Ryan E, 24 out of 25. Yeah. No, well, I see what you're saying, Brian. Yeah. I see what you're saying now, but here's the stained glass. Boom, Austin. There you go, Mahomes. Yeah. But it seems like that's like I was using that as like just an example, but that seems like what's happening with like a lot of different like what I want to call it, industries or whatever. It's like you get into whatever you're getting into for a little bit, it gets your name out there, and then you branch off, you do your own thing, and you end up making way more money doing your own shit, like your own thing, like fucking OnlyFans or something, right? I don't know, it seems like that's what's happening a bunch. Yeah. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you're exactly right. That's just another example. It's like, but obviously you got to get a little bit of fame behind you first. So you got to, do that for a little bit. But after you get a big enough name, you cut that shit out. You start doing other stuff, which is related to that, but not actually that specific thing, whatever it may be. And then bang, bang, man. Yeah, the whites look nice. Austin, where's Austin? Austin doesn't even care. Austin, have you got, did you get, yeah, I think you did get a stained glass previously. I would hope that you did in football. I know we talked about it there for a little bit, but you probably got one, but there's another one. He had one already, so he doesn't care. Jacob. Hey man, one I ain't hating. I've never been on there, to be honest. I literally have never been on there. 100% never been on there. But, like, some girls are, they're not going to talent agencies and getting booked for gigs and doing all this and going there and doing whatever. Dude, they're flipping on their phone, going OnlyFans and making more money doing that than fucking... What's up, Josh? How you doing, man? This is basically OnlyFans. Should I start an OnlyFans? That's an idea. Group breaks on OnlyFans. And instead of a middle-aged white man opening up the packs, it could be a hot naked chick. Yeah, see? Yeah, the sad thing is I'm saying that, but it would do well. It would do well. I don't think there's some female breakers. Cam Akers Mosaic, Cam Akers Mosaic for the Rams. Drew Lock center stage. There are some female breakers out there. Tua debut. Not a lot. From Silver for the Bills. It's not a lot, but there are some out there. But that would be a good idea, But there's this one girl that used to break years ago. Her name was Cliff. Her name was not Cliff Harris. Cliff Harris for the Cowboys. She was beautiful breaks, and let me tell you what, man. She looked like she crawled out of the trailer park, and I can say that because I grew up in the damn trailer park. Jake Fromm, red, but she looked like she'd been in the trailer park her whole life. But she had a bunch of people in there. I think she filled up a good amount of stuff. Silver Lamar. Kareem Hunt for the Browns, purple, number /49. She filled up a good amount of breaks. But yeah, the premise of it was the fact that she was good looking, which I'm not gonna say she was totally ugly, but definitely not for me. I like my women drug free, if you know what I'm saying. Ruggs. Herbert. You remember her, Beard? You remember her. She probably still has a YouTube up. YouTube videos maybe. Yeah, beautiful breaks. But yeah, like the premise of her thing was just the fact that like she was hot. Like, I don't think she really even knew that much about sports. Maybe she did. I never really like tinkered with that. But Silver, she was good from afar. From far, yeah, yeah, exactly, exactly. Um, but she was nice, whatever. But yeah, like that was the whole thing. Tom Brady mosaic for the Bucks. But yeah, she like, yeah. But there was always a lot of people in there. But it was always like, it was always like really weird too. Like people were always like calling her babe, and like it was like really weird. I think they lasted for a while, maybe like a year or something. I don't know. I still remember about them, but only reason why I remember, and I've literally told this story about this person like probably like 5 times in here over the course of my 3 years, just because I don't know, it just always somehow gets brought up. But she freaking passed out one time on the live stream. 2 out of 99 TJ Watt blue for the Steelers. She was on the live stream and passed out. Like full blown passed out. So was that drug induced? I don't know, most likely from the looks of her. But she passed out on the live stream and it was crazy. And then not too long after that, I think they closed up shop. She might have went to prison. I don't know. Jonathan Taylor. Tua. Jonathan Taylor. Yeah, dude. This guy came out of nowhere and then gave her Narcan. No. But there was it was weird. So this is what happened. And don't ask me why I know this, because my wife was asking me. I know I was telling her about the Reba McEntire song Fancy and what it's really about and everything. And she's like questioning me, like, how do you know all this? I'm like, not all this, it's one little thing. But I was like, I have no clue. It's just one of those things, But like there was a guy, I think it was her brother. It was really weird. I think it was her brother that what am I doing here? I'm talking. This break's going to take forever. Her brother was the one, I think, who like wanted to set up a breaking company, and he was like, bright idea. Let's have my white trash sister get on here with low top shirts and try to sell some cards. So they did that, but whenever she passed out, he had to get on the video. And then ever since then, like sometimes he would be breaking on there. Like it was like, oh, Beautiful Breaks is live, and then you'd go over there and it's like this guy just like, yeah, it was his sister or his brother, or they were a couple. I don't know. They might have been all three, something like that. Yeah, there was some weird stuff. I don't know. But that was before I started breaking. Yeah, that was before I even started breaking. But I remember going in there, like getting in on breaks, and then. But I remember I was on breakers.tv and somebody was like, "Dude, you got to." I was in a different room and breaking with somebody else, and they were like, "Dude, you got to get over in Beautiful Breaks. She's passed out." It's like, well, we all know what happened there. And I really remember that because somebody came in and was like, everybody go to Beautiful Breaks. She's passed out on the video. Yeah, like I said, she's either still at the trailer park, rehab, or prison. I'm not sure which one, but somewhere in there probably. Ain't nothing wrong with trailer parks, though. I'll tell you that. All right, what are we doing after this? I'm going to try to do no huddle and then absolute. Beer, you might remember this guy. I'm trying to. I don't know what his name was or what his handle was, but he did. It was right around that time of Beautiful Breaks, and he did like one box auctions. One box auction. He'd auction off the teams, but it was like rarely ever did he actually like sell it out. Like he would auction it off, and it, you know, like through the first 10 teams, maybe like a couple people would bid, like because he didn't have enough people in the room, and then he'd have to stop. And then he was a I don't know, he was a really weird guy, and he did like, he always gave away free cards. Like that was his thing to get in. Like you guess the number, you get a free card. And he didn't last very long. I wish I knew what his name was. I think he used to have this like spinning wheel thing he did too. I don't know. There's been so many damn people. Yeah, there needs to be. Somebody probably remembers that guy, because he didn't last very long. But yeah, he would do like guess the number, you get a free card. It was a pretty good gimmick. I mean, you do that, you guess the number. Okay, it helps your ratings on breakers because, not really ratings, but it helps you on breakers because the chat would bump you up the search whenever you browse who's live. If you have more chat, the higher you go. So people putting in all the numbers got him higher up on the list. And then theoretically, Mahomes, MVPs, Mosaic for the Chiefs, theoretically, you get people in there, say they get a card, win one of the cards that you're giving away, you know, $2 or $3 card, they win it, theoretically, then they would buy into a break, and then, but he had a good thought process behind it. I don't think it ever caught on. Joe Burrow debut. Silver. Joe Namath, blue, number to 99 for the Jets. There's another guy that used to always auction stuff off too, but he was auctioning off like whole cases, and he would do it like I think he only went live like once or twice a week, but he would auction off like whole cases of stuff. I forget his name. Deontay Johnson for the Steelers autograph, second year auto. It was like not red hot breaks. That guy still breaks. I don't remember. There's been quite a few. There has been quite a few, and now there's even more. Jalen Hurts. Silver. Duvernay for the Ravens, silver. Yeah, the beautiful break one, that was fun. No one better than me. Right on, man. I was able to keep it going, man, through all the adversity. Jefferson debut, Mosaic. Herbert, Minshew swagger. Jonathan Taylor and Jake Fromm. Oh, we got a blue rookie. Silver Fournette, and it's a Tua, Justin S. There you go. Yeah, I have to get it off my mantle. I have it up on my fireplace mantle, man. Yeah, there was a lot of grinding. I think that was truly, like, in those days, it was truly whoever was willing to grind it out the most. Because at that point in time, it wasn't like how it is now, where, you know, some of this stuff, it's, you know, it's not really, I don't have to do a whole lot to sell it. It's just, you know, it sells itself. People are in here wanting to get in on stuff, and you know, I don't have to do a whole lot to get it sold. You know, get it posted, have good prices and everything, make sure you're consistent going live. But back then it was like, pretty much you just got to stay live. You know, you got to get people in your room. It's hard to get people in your room if you're not live. If you're live, you can get people in there. Duvernay for the Ravens, Ryan E, nice, man, auto. And It was literally just like who's willing to stay up the longest to sell stuff. Like, you know what I mean? It was crazy. Rieger silver. I mean, it was not easy to get stuff filled up either. Duvernay red. Jonathan Taylor. Lamar red for the Ravens. Sick. Eason, Moss. CD Lamb introductions Mosaic. And the Tyler Johnson. Yeah, there was a lot of Duvernay in there. All right, let me get these top loaded up real quick. We're gonna recap it. Got a couple more football breaks coming up. What time is it? 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock. Yeah, we got time to do stuff. We got time. Let's get this rolling. What do you think about local car store buying retail products from these guys? Oh, okay. There you go. This is what I think about it. My background, I have bought Mosaic or retail, Prism, Optic, whatever it may be, and then resold it in here for breaks. Okay. Buy it for, the blaster for 20, sell it for 50 or whatever, whatever it is. So I have done that. Yeah, I look and try to find stuff. I haven't had any luck recently, but if I did, I'd sell it for whatever it's going for. So yeah, I don't really have a problem with people buying it and trying to flip it. I mean, if people are willing to pay more for it, then it is what it is. You can get it and sell it for more. Why wouldn't you? So I'm not complaining there, but I do think, I don't know. I mean, if somebody's buying it and they're willing to sell it to the card store, but it does look bad on the card store. I know it's like the same thing with me, like if me previously doing it a lot, but it does look, because they slap it up in their store for however much a blaster box, and people go in there looking for stuff and they're like, well, now I see why I can't get any from Walmart, and then they may not, I feel like it's a bad look on them having that stuff in there. Some of it though, here's the thing, is what people also don't understand. Okay, this is something I've been thinking about putting something together to post on some social media because everyone says this and it doesn't make any sense. I'm about to do the recap, but I just wanted to. So blaster boxes, okay, because I see people doing this on Twitter all the time. They're like, blaster box for $30. They'll have like a picture and it's a blaster box for like $30 on eBay, and they're like, $30 on eBay, like flippers saying something stupid about flippers. Like, how do they even make money if they're buying it for $20? Well, here's the deal. One, retail stores, okay, like if you own a brick and mortar, like I can't personally buy blaster boxes from distributors because it's supposed to be for retail brick and mortar stores only. Okay, now after they go through their initial allocation and they might buy more off of whoever, like buy off the secondary market, and then at that point that's whenever I can buy those off the distributors, but I can't like pre-order any. So brick and mortar stores can. So like your local card store can buy blaster boxes of most products from distributors. That cost is like $13 or something. A regular blaster box at Walmart's $20, but the distributor cost is like 13 or 14, 15 bucks, something like that. Because obviously, if they're selling it for 20, they got to make some money. So, but if you're buying it for 15 bucks and then selling it for 30 on eBay, that's profit. But people don't understand that blaster boxes don't just come from Walmart and Target. Blaster boxes can be Walmart, Target, at your local card store, whatever. So I don't know if he's buying this stuff from somebody and then reselling it, or just buying it from the distributor and putting it on his shelf and obviously making more of a markup on it because it's going for more. So depending on, but yeah. But I know my local card store, he has been doing that where he's buying it from, whoever's clearing the shelves at Walmart and Target. He's buying it and then putting it up on his shelves for more. And I don't know. It just looks like a bad look. It's just a guy with a store trying to buy something for cheap and then reselling it. So it's not illegal or bad or anything. But I do feel like I don't know. It does give that, like, to me. I don't know. It has like a weird vibe to it. That's my little talk on that. Yeah. I mean, if that's how it is, if people are willing to buy it, you know what I mean, then so be it. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, whenever you go in there and you see the blaster for 70 or whatever, I know it's different. Tua blue to 99 monster hit for the Dolphins. But yeah, I mean, like I said, every store's doing, like, it's that's just like the norm, you know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, they're just trying to price it out. You know, they're probably a couple dollars cheaper than what Blowout's selling them for, and you know, Blowout's doing the same thing. And like I said, I'd be doing the same thing. I bought some Mosaic retail off some guys, so I'm doing the same thing. So I guess it's a bad look. If I'm saying it's a bad look on them, it's a bad look on me, I suppose. But I don't know. It's just different whenever you see it up on the shelf, I think. But like I said, like these blaster boxes, they came from a customer in here. He bought them out of wherever he bought them from, Walmart or whatever. I bought them off of him. He made some money. I'm throwing them in on breaks. I'm sure I'm going to do some breaks where I'm going to price it out and make a little bit of money on those too, you know. So, but like I said, I don't know. I think it's that, like, you see it sitting on the shelf. It's different. Purple to 49. A lot of good rookie stuff in here. A lot of different rookie colors. Patrick Mahomes, stained glass. White, number to 25, Jared Cook. Jalen Hurts green. Duvernay, Ravens. Deontay Johnson, Gandy Golden, Cliff Harris, Joshua Kelly, and Jake Lutton. 2020 Mosaic Hobby Football, 3-box number 20.